All right, team, what's going on? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB. Today, we are checking in on Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears offense from Thursday Night Football in the tough loss to the Washington Commanders. So, guys, I break down Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears offense every week on this channel. So, if you're a Bears fan, you like quarterback breakdowns in general, or you like Justin Fields, hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and I'm a huge FTA guy, which means comment for the algorithm, and then please like this video. So, I'm really excited to get into this one and kind of talk about, hey, man, is Justin Fields the problem? Because right now the narrative seems to be that Fields is the issue. And I think there's a lot of things factoring into this. And I don't think Fields is completely innocent either. I do think there are some things that he has to clean up, even though he's a young quarterback in the league. So I'm really excited to jump into it. One thing that I'm really asking you guys to do is please actually subscribe. Like, listen, I'm not asking you to get a channel membership. I'm not asking you to jump to my Patreon and pay me. All I'm asking for is a subscribe, okay? I've got a pretty solid life. I love my wife, love my kids. We got 4 of them, crazy little rugrats running at home, okay? So I don't need the dough, but the subscribers would be huge, okay? And then it helps promote it, gets it in front of other people. So all I'm asking for, and I'm trying to give you a little bit of a guilt trip here, but I don't really like doing that. But all I'm asking for is a subscribe. So hit that subscribe button if you can. And without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team. We are going to start out with a nice little ball on boot from Fields, okay? Pure progression, right? Okay, so here's the boot design. We've got our little shot post if we want it. That's our first progression. We've got our over. That's our second progression. Okay, I love stuff like this where it's like a boot design. We have a pure progression for him, something that he feels confident in, that he can play efficient with like young quarterbacks want to do. Boom, good little boot fake, gets out there, doesn't throw it to his first progression. Oh, wow, threw it to his second progression. Amazing how that works. But a really good football, good dime. And I know I sound salted about that, but it's because there's a lot of things that are fair criticism about Justin and Fields and the way he's playing right now. I do not think he can't throw to his second progression as one of them. So we're going to highlight it right out of the gate. So there's a second progression throw. If you want to be technical about it, in his playbook, that's a second progression throw. Which the whole throwing to your second progression thing is a whole different discussion on, like, I don't even think people understand what that means in the NFL. But here we go. We got another shot play designed. Wow. Okay, here's our first progression. Here's our second. Let's see who he ends up throwing to. Love this. Shot play, pure progression. Oh, one's not there. Gets to 2. Throws it to him. Incredible. So there's 2 of them for you. If you wanted to see him throw to his quote-unquote playbook second progression. I love these kind of designs for him, man. I've been screaming from the rooftop. Let's give this guy more pure progressions. Let's give him more boot. Let's give him more run and play action where, hey, man, he can play confidently. He knows exactly what you want from him. He can work through it, okay? Here's another PA shot pure progression, right? Okay? This time he's going to throw to his first progression because guess what? It's open. Okay? There's 1, there's 2. Boom, ride the fake. Pulls up, delivers a strike. Pure progressions are the way to expedite young quarterbacks' development. No matter what the level. Okay? Our 5-year-old flag team runs pure progressions. Why? Because it's better for the quarterback. I'm a huge fan of pure progressions, by the way. PSLs have a place in the game, which is a pre/post-snap look. Pure progressions, I just think it's better on quarterbacks. Okay? This guy just flat out making a play here. This is end of half, right? Okay, scrambles around, under pressure, delivers a dime, good contested catch. Gets him into a spot where then they can throw Hail Mary from. So, you just love seeing young quarterbacks compete, making plays. That's exactly what he does here. Okay? Watch from the tight. You can see trying to give this thing a chance. Guy flashes late. Who's the spy? Jumps up, delivers a dime. Really good contested catch and way to compete there from the receiver. Okay? I love this one. This great little boot design here. Okay? So what we've got is we're going to end up booting this way, right? Okay? We've got our ultra high. Again, that's our first progression. We've got our over. That's the second progression. You're going to read this thing top down. Okay. I'd be interested to see if he's ever worked past his second progression. Oh, there's another. Or worked past his first progression, sorry. Because that's what he can't do. And then there's another one. So Insanity what happens when you actually turn your brain on and turn the film on. Really good throw. Love the design, getting it to where Mooney's on the over route. I love that design versus Mooney always being the guy who takes the top off the defense. So, but one final thing in terms of the progression before we move on to some of these bad clips is I am somewhat trolling because these are playbook second progressions when really you could argue that it's an alert or a first progression after the alert or whatever. The point is the commentary around a first progression is just dumb. Right? There's a lot of pure progression playbooks where it's like, hey, start with the corner and then we can peek the hitch and then we're going to work back and we're going to throw the bender post. And if you're a really elite level NFL quarterback and you see the safety shading, you're just going to clean hitch to the post because why would I work the corner against a safety leaning outside leverage that we can't get it? Like, there's so many nuances to throwing to your first progression. And I'm doing a bit of a troll job by like, oh, wow, here's his playbook second progression because it's just a dumb criticism. Let's stop making it. We're going to see all the bad. There's plenty to criticize. There is so much to criticize. The first or second progression isn't one of them. And we got to stop simplifying it to the point of being like, can't throw a second progression because a majority of people that are saying that don't know what it means. And then the people that do know what it means are saying it in a very disingenuous way, right? It's like intellectual dishonesty. Okay. So let's just move on. This is, to me, I don't love the design, but the ball's got to come out. So it's a bad on field. We've got Y cross, which this is our first progression. This is our second. I need a flat control. Okay. Boom. We need after a fake, a flat control. I would honestly love to see it this way so that we can get to our third progression over here after we work here to here to here. You guys got it? Okay, we need some sort of flat control. We're keeping everybody in, okay? To me, this cross, okay, if you want to move on past him, fine. But this in route is open in the NFL. We have to throw this on him and body him up, make the defender go through us, okay? We got to throw that one. We can't then try to get into scramble drill there. That, to me, is a bad. We cannot pass that up. Ball's got to go to the in route, okay? Ball's got to go there. He ran this play a ton at Ohio State. They're putting him in a decent position to be successful here. So I disagree with the narrative, too, around this staff, like, is doing a terrible job with him, okay? This is a play. The ball's got to come out. That's on Justin, okay? XZ read miss here, okay? We've got another pure progression shot play. Okay, pure progression's probably not accurate because this is a 1A, 1B type play. Okay, you throw either of these guys based off a squeeze. Justin just working that side, wide open. We have to hit that. Okay, that's an accuracy issue. Okay, getting to the right spot there, but we got to hit that one, man. We have to hit that one. Well-designed play. Yeah. Just like really don't. I really hate that front toe mechanically. You can see how much movement he's getting here. Look, boom. I like where that is right there. Okay. But you can see how that thing spins to where now it's pointed this way. I hate moving that front foot. I hate not being stable on that front side. I want to see more stability on the front side so that we rotate around it. Okay. Again, right? Super nitpicky. We're not in shorts and a t-shirt. We're playing football. But again, I think those are the little things that add up to where we are inconsistent hitting our targets. Okay. This one I just flat out disagree with. Listen, we motion this guy across. We've got man coverage across the board, correct? Okay. You've got this guy's going to fire. You've got man coverage here. This guy's with the back, but he'll add in if the back stays in protection. Okay. That's the defense. Okay. We just got flat out man. We have a great pick play to the top where this ball just needs to go here, right? We're trying to pick these guys. I want you guys to see how good of a job this receiver does shaving this guy's corner. So watch the top, okay? Look how he shaves this and stays outside. Ball needs to go to him right now, okay? He does such a good job with his route. Instead, so I my note here was I disagree, but I understand. I understand what he's thinking, which is we're getting double pressure here, and I got my guy sitting, and it's just a good matchup. But we have a perfect scheme to beat this coverage. Take the scheme, not the matchup. It's wide open, man. And then, unfortunately, ball gets tipped, which then results in an INT, which is just the absolute worst case scenario. So it's one of those where it's like, I disagree with where he ended up going. Okay. I understand. It is probably eligible in his progression in terms of, hey, if you get one-on-one backside, take it. I just think, man, we had such a good concept front side. This one's a just salty play design, man. We're going to do a little fake OP or fake Bruce, fake around, and then we're going to sneak our tight end out. Fake Bruce, fake around, sneak the tight end out. You just got to hit this. And I know people have been saying, he wasn't running hard. He got to run to the back of the end zone. Whatever. You know? Like, yeah, it's just not something to argue about. We have to hit this. Yeah, would I love to see him come out after this block faster? Sure. Is he wide open, and do we just have to put it on his chin? Yeah. So let's chill out on trying to make that into a good play for Fields. It's just flat out not. Okay, we got a little Seahawk bullet. Okay, here's the progression on this one. Our eyes go here through this post. Okay, the bullets are 1. Okay, this shallow is our 2. Our deep hank is our 3. Okay. This is 3rd down, which makes this more interesting of a play call because Mooney one-on-one with anyone on planet Earth, you have to imagine is something that you're not upset about as a coach. However, this freaking shallow cross is going to be wide open. So I think he is going to the right spot on this play. However, situationally, there has to be a discussion internally in the building around, man, when we call Seahawk bullet, but it's 3rd and 5. Mooney might not actually be progression 1. Maybe we start with the shallow there, and we just live and die with it, okay? So, and then if we are going to throw that one, man, I'd love to see more of that 50-50 ball that we threw last week against the Vikings, where we just give Mooney a shot to go make a play, right? Okay, this machete, we got double deep overs. Man, this just got to be a better football to give him a chance because this is open, right? We just got to throw this thing out here, let him run to it. Let him run to it, let him go make a play. Instead, ball's behind him. Let him run to it, let him go make a play. Fan of the design, actually, honestly. Fan of the machete play. Love it across the NFL. Yeah, this is just another. And, like, I get why he's bailing out, but when you look at his front side compared to where he's trying to throw the football, there's so much disassociation going on, and I know that that's a hot topic right now where people think, all you have to do is line up your upper body. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, this is what we just need a flat out better ball. We're trying to throw this stick route and get to a better 4th. We're trying to get to 4th and 5 instead of 4th and 10. Just can't miss. To me, this is all footwork, man. This is not a stick with our right foot back is not a 2-step drop. It cannot be punch set. Okay, watch his feet here. We have stick. It's quick game. We do not want the punch, and then this is 2. Okay, you got your right foot back in the gun. Catch, stab. Just stab this foot. Stab that foot again, ball out. Okay, we play with our right foot back in the gun with all these dang young quarterbacks, right? And we make it even harder on them because every NFL offense on planet Earth was built to play with your left foot back. So we're playing with our right foot back in the gun, and then we're going to take 2 steps, which is going to make us late and put us in a position where we're trying to play with so much like hop. We're trying to play with so much hoppiness that we're going to overstride. We're going to flex our front side and we're going to dive this ball into the ground. Flex out our front knee. It makes no dang sense. If you're playing with your right foot back in the gun and it's quick game, stab your foot and let it out. This is just a WTF. I have no idea what's going on in this play. One, I have no idea why we're not reading front side. Okay? Because it's clearly or to me, as clear as it gets, some sort of quarters to the front side. Okay, we've got our seam, we've got a curl, and we've got a flat. I have no idea why we are not working through this seam into this curl route. Makes no sense to me why we're not working the front side. Okay, and then if we are going to work the backside, okay, let's say we want to work backside one-on-one because we feel like they're pushing this guy through and that it's actually just man-to-man backside, front side. Okay, well, he's running a go and we're throwing a curl. So how are we missing this kind of stuff? It's either on Mooney where, hey, man, you're supposed to run a curl route. It's a mandatory curl, or it's on Fields not realizing that this curl is going to convert to a go and man coverage. All in all, we need to be working the pure progression side and not the big alert side. Just can't for the life of me understand. Unless he was trying to throw the go and then he was under pressure. So that's why it happened, right? Hey, he's actually winding up to throw the go. And then boom, he gets this. So maybe that's what's going on. But like, if we're working the front side, we're honestly through it by the time the pressure gets there. Seam, one hitch, curl, and the ball's probably going out now. We got to speed up our feet too, man. 4, just like this right foot back. This right foot back BS that's infiltrating the league because of Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. Who I love, by the way. I love both those guys. I actually love all the NFL quarterbacks. I want to see them all be successful. But like, the right foot back stuff, we got to stop letting guys just be lazy if they're going to put their right foot back. And we got to start coaching elite level footwork again. And we got to stop with this idea that we can disassociate and all that matters is our front shoulder. Sure. Does your front shoulder matter to accuracy more than your feet like back in the day? Okay, I agree. I think that's a good, valid point. Does getting everything in line create the optimal percentage to be accurate? Yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay? Just a big-time ball. Guess what? It's off of tempo, right? We got tempo. Big-time throw, big-time catch. Love this. Okay, we need more tempo from the Bears offense too, man. Let's integrate some tempo into this thing. Love this. Making a play. I have no idea why we don't get more tempo, but love it. Okay, this is just a flat-out big-time third down scramble. They're going to run this marker concept where they're all just sitting down. This actually is zipper. But they're going to run the marker concept. Sorry about the yawn. Kids were up all night. Fields, under duress, dang near gets tackled. Guess what? It ends up as a first down. Okay, I want you guys to see something here. We talk about a kid. We're going to have a Thursday night football panel who's just going to sit up there and trash him and his OC post-game. Because Richard Sherman knows everything about football. Corners generally do. Corners generally are elite processors of the game from the quarterback position. That's usually how that goes. If you were to tell me right now that this ends up in a first down on a third down, like, come on. Look at this kid out here competing, man. Competing. You got to love it. Okay. This, to me, is a really good throw on this mag route. Okay, he tries to fit this thing in on fourth down. It is so hard to tell on the tight. And I hate to say this, but I wasn't watching it live at this point because at this point, we had 4 kids, 5 and under, in the bathtub trying to put them down. Okay, so can't say that I was watching it. I wish I was. Okay, that time in my life will come. But it's so hard to tell on the tight if this DB gets his hand in there. But I really think that's a gotta have it catch. I really do. I gotta be honest. Okay. Got another dime here. Okay. We've just got like a speed out mirrored concept. Okay. PSL, meaning we're going to pick this side based on this really isn't PSL. Because PSLs would have 2 different concepts. It's just a mere dealer's choice, meaning pick the side you like. He picks that side, freaking delivers a strike on a gift route. That's really good. That's really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Love that, man. Love that. This is just a flat out big time scramble. I'm just going to let this one run. Not a lot of commentary from me needed here because I could have never made a play like this ever. But just love this, man. Freaking kid's going to make a play. Ugh. You almost wish he could have finished the thing so the Bears win because the narrative then would be so different today. But there are not a lot of guys out there that can make this play. I mean, what a cut. Really good stuff. Really, really, really good stuff. Okay, this is a no grade, but I'm not going to lie. I love this design. A lot of people were trashing their calls at the end. Okay, we break a sugar huddle, and we break it fast. And guess what? Mooney's in the backfield. Guess who's not on him? A corner. I want you guys to watch this guy's reaction. Wait, this is Mooney. What do you guys want me to do? You see him looking in there yelling? Are you kidding me? This is Mooney. I'm supposed to cover him? Okay, great play design. Now watch. Mooney's wide open. We just got to not let our guys jump and bat the ball down without punishment either. This guy leaves his feet, bats the ball down. We don't even punish him. How about we throw a punch? How about we get his ass on the ground? Sorry, we get his tail on the ground if he's going to jump. No, let him jump. Bats down the game winner. I don't know what Mooney's pissed about, if he's mad at the tackle or if he's mad at Fields, but, like, this is also the kind of stuff that makes me mad because it's like, you're mad at someone who's your teammate who is trying to do their best, and then we're going to follow it up with, we're going to be short on our route, okay? And I get it, it's man coverage, but this route's probably going to need to actually be played out +1 in the end zone, okay? So we'll be short on our route on the pivot, and then we're going to have a chance to win the game, and guess what's going to go through our hands? And I have a feeling that your right tackle and Justin Fields aren't going to show you up here. They're actually going to run over there and celebrate with you and root you on and talk about, hey, man, really good effort, but you're going to big time or show up both of them. That's the kind of stuff that I can't stand. We're a team. It's a team game. Gives the guy a shot to make a play at the end. I know people are talking about, why didn't he get to a swing? Because it's just not even in the progression here. You're going to get to your pivot every single time in that look. So, all in all, is Fields the problem, right? I think that's what we set out to answer. Not really sure. Or no, that's what we set out to answer. The answer is no, okay? Receivers, we got to make the tough ones. Fields has got to be more accurate. And then from a design perspective, we need to put him in more pure progression shot-like situations. So to me, no, it's a collective. What would we like to see from Fields? We got to speed up our footwork. I hate this right foot back in the gun, but whatever. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. We have to speed it up anyways. We got to tie our feet to our progression better, and then we have to be more accurate. And to me, more stable with our front side, but that's an off-season change. So, I don't know. I pulling for the Bears because I'm covering them every week, but this was a collective bad effort. So, comment below. Let me know what you thought of the game, and until next time, peace.